What's up, YouTube viewers and subscribers? Thank you all for supporting the movement that I've been creating on YouTube. Nothing but love to you all. It really does mean a lot to me because at first I was in two minds of actually making this channel or not, but I'm glad that I have. So I'm glad for everyone that's been following me on my journey and will continue to do so. Now, what I want to say is that there's been a couple of things that's been brought to my attention. Now, this person, one of the subscribers today, mentioned that there was a killing of a young person, which that I did get told about, I think 2 days ago, but I didn't have much time to look into the situation. So I've kind of educated myself a little bit on the two murders. Now there's two, so I was going to do a prison video, but I feel like speaking on this subject here is a lot more important, and I can share my experience to a point as well, because I've mentioned a couple of times before that my mate, he was killed at a young age as well, just turning before his 16th birthday. I was only 14 at the time as well. He died on his dad's birthday. It was a senseless crime. He was at the wrong place at the wrong time, unfortunately, and he was stabbed in his back with a samurai sword, chased through a park with a group of people into the chicken shop, which then they proceeded to keep on kicking the door while he was holding it after being attacked. Now, senseless crimes. Now, like I mentioned in my last video, there's a lot of young people out here in the world, UK wise, all over the world, just dying very young over senseless crimes, that shouldn't be happening, and it's a very sad situation. This first one that I'm talking about now, this boy was 12, and he was stabbed to death by a 14-year-old. Now, I can't say too much about what happened because I've tried to get information on it, but it's not there's not too much information on it just yet, because there's inquiry still going on. And anyway, long story short, he was stabbed to death. A 14-year-old boy was charged with his murder. There was another guy, well, another teen that was arrested, that was 19, but apparently they've let him go and there's been no further action with him. There's not too much information of to why he was killed, but what we do know is that his dad came from another country with his son, to the UK to better himself, or better himself and his son's life. And unfortunately, his son's not even made it to his 13th birthday. His life wasn't even, it was just beginning. A very sad situation, so condolences to the family, because the mum's still back at home, so that must be a tough thing for the mum and dad, being so far apart and not being able to mourn together and so forth. But yeah, so on the next situation as well, another murder that it was about, I think this 13-year-old boy. Now, this 13-year-old boy was stabbed due to, from what as far as I'm aware of, due to his girlfriend sending nudes to another person, and then she paid this other person to stab him in his hand, and somehow, obviously, it's not gone to plan, and things went completely pear-shaped, so it seems as. But either way, I didn't think setup chicks still happen nowadays, so I don't know if I can still call her a setup chick, because at the end of the day, she did still set him up, because she acted and played the part to his death. And that's, as far as I can see, that's a setup chick, because you're supposed to be his partner, girlfriend, or whatever. Even though you're young, you got caught out, you either break up with him and that's it, done. But to how you end up getting someone stabbed to death is crazy. Like I said in my last couple of videos, younger, it's getting younger and younger for people dying nowadays all across the world, UK, America, Brazil, a lot of places. A lot of people are dying over senseless crimes. And it's just the reality of it. It's a lot of evilness in this world, and there's a lot of goodness as well, but it seems like there's nothing but mainly evil in this world. But what I want to say is about with the stabbings now, it's a cycle, because when I look at it, that was me 14, 15 years ago, when I lost my friend, and I was in that lifestyle of things and so forth. But as time's progressed and I've got older and I look back, things are getting worse. Like I said, it's getting to 12, 13 year olds, are losing their lives on a daily basis. And me, myself now looking, if I was a 13-year-old or a 12-year-old now, I would probably actually walk about, a little bit more very cautious than before, because the end of the day, there's a lot of people carrying their weapons, and I understand how a lot of people are carrying their weapons, because there's a lot of people that are losing their lives. But then it's a circle, because that weapon you've got is then gonna either take your own life or someone else's life, and the cycle just continues. So I don't know how the government, or how, yeah, the government needs to find something to stamp this knife crime out, and not just the knife crime, the gun crime as well. So yeah, it just seems like it's getting a lot worse. But unfortunately, it seems to be younger people are dying nowadays. It's very sad. And what I want to say to everyone is that stay safe out there, be aware, like I said, what you're associating with. Try and stay safe as possible. Just use your brain a little bit, just before you do things, and just think a little bit smarter, because nowadays you can't just walk down the street with your phone out and just mind about your business and not be aware of your surroundings. So yeah, just be aware, stay safe. And I've got a lot more videos coming. I've got to go now, because I've got to go and check on my nan. So it was just a quick video, but I hope you all liked. If there's any more comments or suggestions, then please do, and I will get back to you guys, and I'll catch you on the next one.